Earth Action, written by Della Burford, Dale Bertrand, read by John Van Meter, music Richard Stroopy Pole, bird sounds Layla Paper. Buckminster Fuller, who has been an inspiration to many, he believed we must have spontaneous cooperation without any damage to the environment, without disadvantage to anyone. He used nature as an honored teacher. His work became for humanity when realizing he was part of the universe. May his work encourage others to make their work for humanity and all living things. Once upon a time, there was an eagle child called Rainbow Wing. One hot day, Rainbow Wings felt thirsty and went for a drink in the lake. But the water was not clean, and Rainbow Wings felt dizzy and sick. The air was also polluted. You must go and meet the little people of the four directions to get your strength again. Earthseed said, "Here's the secret words. I and the earth are one. I love the earth. I will take care of the earth. I and the earth are one. I love the earth. I will take care of the earth." The eagle child felt the earth's energy. The eagle child said, "I will do my best." The season wheel turns. Spring eggs become chicks. Summer flowers blossom. Fall leaves turn color and fall. In winter, the bear takes a rest and sleeps and dreams. A flower dies, but its seeds go back to the earth. Spring seeds can sprout again. The season wheel turns. The energy to keep the waste not wheel turning over and over again is coming from the sun, water, wind. Conserve nature's gifts that provide us with energy to live the life we want to live. When we throw garbage away, we are throwing away valuable resources. Recycle, reduce, and upcycle. Conserve and compost. Let the waste not wheel turn. Buckminster Fuller was an inventor, architect, mathematician, futurist, and author. He's best known for the geodesic dome. Bucky popularized the term Spaceship Earth to emphasize that, like a spaceship, the Earth is traveling at enormous speeds, and we are all crew members on Spaceship Earth. We need to work together to take care of our small spaceship and protect our resources. Bucky also designed a round house which combined the words dynamic, maximum, and tension to arrive at Dymaxion. Design the interior of your own Dymaxion house. This house is a circular house designed by Bucky. Find something in nature you love. Look at the colors, shapes, and textures of it. Put this in your design, like furniture, accessories, and floor coverings. Make a nature mural. Ask nature what is best. As Janine Venus says, always be grateful. Each person chooses a different animal they love and draw and paint it. Cut it out and add it to a collaborative mural. "100% Parade." Good news, 100% Parade is in town. Magical Rainbow. Feeling honored they have chosen to perform Magical Earth Secrets by author and artist Della Burford. To love and protect the earth is the theme of the book and the project. The essence came in a dream to Della in 1977. It was then told in New York to all the children in East Harlem and in Sweden, now Japan, Kanazabuki Arts Festival. Tokyo rocks the earth, soul power. Kazuko Asaba believed in the message to love and protect the earth. The story is for the world to hear and see. Let's feel the beauty of the earth. Western Canada Wilderness Committee. People that published magical earth secrets. Protecting wilderness and endangered animals. Major activists in Canada. These are the principles of regenerative farming, and this is a map of the regenerative farms in Canada currently. Sweetwater whispered the secret words, "I and the water are one. I love the water. I will take care of the water." The eagle child saw, as well as the red, a beautiful orange color was on its wings. The water cycle turns. The sun heats the water. Some of the liquid gains enough energy to change into water vapor. The water vapor rises, cools, and becomes clouds. The water vapor in the clouds becomes liquid and sometimes freezes, becomes snow and hail. The sun heats the water wheel turns. The food chain wheel. The food chain wheel turns. The bald eagles eat salmon. The salmon eat herring. The herring eat zooplankton. The zooplankton eat phytoplankton. The sun's energy keeps phytoplankton and the algae green. The green algae absorbs and uses the sun's energy to make food. The sun brings forth a new day. The food wheel turns. How are we connected to each other? Why is the sun and water important to all living things? Fly's Eye Dome. This dome structure was designed by Bucky Fuller in 1965. He was designing with the idea of creating an affordable, portable home of the future. The name he has called it is Fly's Eye Dome, as its structure is like the eye of a fly when looked at under magnification. It has openings which solar panels could be used, although these openings could be a system for water collection. Buckminster Fuller invented a car called the Dymaxion car. It was an unusual shape and told his daughter it could be used as a zoomer, and he wanted to use it on land, water, and even in the air. I'm sure if he were designing today, this would be electric and probably solar. He even talked about hydrogen turbine engines and wings for flight. Creative Movement Activity Card. Water Dance. Remember the water secret? Study the water cycle wheel. Sit in a circle. Feel yourself become a wave. With your hands moving, whoosh in and out. Make the sound of the ocean. Feel the freedom of moving water. Be the dolphin or a fish in the water. Different children can be sun rays, rainmakers, lakes, and snowflakes. Think of a water dance. Dale and Della did a Love the Water project at Departure Bay School in Nanaimo. They took water from the ocean and did ocean painting, then did a painting of their favorite sea creatures and fish, collaged it into the painting.
Take a little bit of the blue. Well, I have to mix the blue up with my brush, and then I take a little bit and I drop it on the page. You see that? Now you don't need a lot of paint, but the paint starts to move with the water. You see how it's moving with the water? Whoa. And Dale's gonna go around with some of those colors. They've got another kind of a look. And he'll go around and he'll help you use a little bit of that too if you want to use it. We've got
Drama activity. Make a magical earth secret play. I have read this story of the Eagle Child. Now think of how you can put on a play or a skit. Think of the little people of the four directions: Earthseed, Sweetwater, Love Wind, Sunray, Starbird, and Crystal Wish. Make many costumes and masks. Put on a magical Earth secret play. Have each class do a different part. Make an animal dance with Earthseed, water dance with Sweetwater, fire dance with Sunray, wind dance with Love Wind, and star fairy dance with Starbird. Parts of the stories can be narrated and parts sung and danced. Degeneration to regeneration. Subsistence farmers in coastal areas rely heavily on the production of seaweed, but seaweed industry is inherently unreliable at a local level. Crop yields are irregular, crop insurance is non-existent, and climate change-related marine heat waves can wipe out entire seaweed crops in a matter of weeks. Marine permaculture has the power to limit the damage of marine heat waves, thereby making seaweed-dependent communities more climate change-proof by boosting crop yields and enabling year-round cultivation. Della Burford is a Canadian artist, author, based on Vancouver Island. She studied interior design at NYSID, textiles at U of A, education in the artist community BEd program at Queen's University. She learned Mischtechnik of the Flemish and Italian Renaissance painters in Vienna. She taught interior design for 6 years at Humber College. Her first book published, Writing and Art, in 1977, Journey to Dodo Land, won a PIA Award for Design.
Dale Bertrand was born in Prince Rupert, BC, and raised in California and Western Canada. He studied photography at three small schools, Toronto, and desktop publishing at Ryerson. He has photographed in Wales, Japan, India, Hawaii, Guatemala, Peru, Thailand, Mexico, and Bali.
Don Van Meter is an experienced video editor, photographer, and he's studied the work of Bucky Fuller since 1982, reading and comprehending synergetics, critical path, among other works. His main project is Magic Shelters. Richard Stroopy Pohl is a permacultural folk musician, dancer, capoeirist, philosopher, poet who dove deeply into synergetics and absorbed Bucky's writings. Since then, he's been actively making structures to understand, comprehend, discover, play with them, and educate others. Now he lives in a remote garden where he can use general principles to develop regenerative tiny houses, compost, etc. He's also been looking for crafts and techniques that he can integrate, as well as Taoist philosophy as an ancient synergetic description of the cosmos. Layla Paper. Layla has a background in DJing, sound design, and stage production. She has done sound for the magical Dodo Galaxy 3D installation in Newark City. She's also done sound design for the video production of Earth Action, a video guide to love and protect the Earth. She has most recently assisted in the latest edit of the Topia sites by Della Burford, Earth Action, and Star Galaxy for the World.